Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Today we're in Gutenberg. I made my way back here to start doing the main quest, but while I was on my way back I was stopped by a man that said I was needed in the hole. So he said he was just a messenger, so we're gonna check out what that was because I was kind of curious. Well, that was very disappointing. It was a complete lie, more or less. It was a call to action and we were supposed to do some job, but someone killed some Goliath guy that was part of the guild, so he called it off. So it's kind of a waste of time. So now I'm gonna head on over to the Ruthards, whatever the people that we were working with in the last couple episodes. We're gonna head over there to their place and tell the girl about like the book, or where we found the book, give her her book, and then after that we will continue with the main storyline. All right, well, there really wasn't nothing too interesting there. We just gave her the book, talked about how we got the book, where it was, and then she was the one that wrote the book, which I kind of figured, and she wanted us to help her finish writing the book, so we just came up with a story that I really wasn't too interested in, and pretty much just lied to her and tell her that I liked it and stuff. So completely fine with me. But now we're going to continue on with the main story. Alright, well, he told us how to get into this place. We're supposed to head on over to his son. I think it's what he said. His son's working, or has like a gig there for serving the king, and we're gonna make him give us his letter of admission for working there. So I'm gonna go head over. He's supposed to be picking up his clothes over here in this market, so we're gonna head over here and see if we can find him. All right, we made it over here to the area. There's this place that seems to be a little marked. Well, that's kind of lame. We didn't even have to look for the guy. All right, well, that wasn't too difficult to convince him. He kind of just gave it up. Now we gotta find this Schneider fellow. Yes, it's probably gonna be a little hard to find in this market, and I'm not sure if it's a male or female Schneider. So we're just gonna look around the market until we find this person. Right, well, it's kind of a pain to find him, but he's right here. He's just known as Taylor. Yeah, he's just right here in the middle of the market, kind of. I walked past him like probably 4 or 5 times and checked the name of every NPC in the area, so it was rather annoying. Now though, it's just right here, and we are going to change real quick.
Hail Mary.
Gonna go right here, and yeah, this will be fun. Go to armor. We're wearing royal clothes, at least server clothes. Let's see, pickpocket gloves. When did I get those? I actually don't remember picking those up. I mean, I guess if that's what's meant for royalty, I really don't see what's all that appealing there. I'm not going to lie. But we'll head on into the convention now and see what we can learn about King Sigismund. Well, seems like there's lots of people here. Alright, we are just waiting for the council to convene. Well, as soon as I say that, but we're gonna try and see if we can eliminate the king. It sounds like it will not be a cutscene, but
Here I am.
we'll see.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a tunic. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. Everything as it should be. Do you know what you have to do?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Well, that's how they get you. Make me put all my crap away. Oh, we actually have like a mini game here. Alright, seems simple enough. Let's see what we can do. Let's just check real quick. Damn, it really did. That is kind of annoying. Alright, well, where's the one? Alright, red and white. Nice and easy. Let's just see.
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits
No, we cannot run them.
the Dry Devil used that thing.
I apologize.
That Hackenbücher.
Which wine? White Tokai.
Okay, jeez.
Where did they get them?
I wasn't ready
You're the
for
one who should
it
know where they
already.
got them,
Come on now.
since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying
Yo,
is
can I
that
like
they
pour?
had them
Okay,
in
this is a
their
little weird.
It is eine Schande when outlaws
Thank you,
have
Reed.
better weapons than the city garrison.
Mm-hmm.
And Herr König
We'll
surely
just keep
knows
the white
this too.
one, stand over here in the corner.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
And
What I
stand
smell
there.
is that your stubborn heads do not realize what
I'd like some
Schwierigkeiten
monastery wine.
this
Refill
is.
my cup, boy.
The Dry Devil
Really,
is
man?
running
Of course
free.
you'd want
There
the
are
opposite
outbreaks
one than what I have.
everywhere in the region. We have the
Tell me you
army
can't
bearing
move any
down
faster
and
with
you want to
a
defend
picture that's fully
yourselves
enclosed like
with a
this?
few rusty halberds.
It's yes.
Monastery wine. Here.
Yes, I know. Here you go.
Well, thank
Der König.
Let's see, we have
and his
50-50
army
chance
will
that the
not
next
be
one will be
here.
Ren.
Shut up!
Probably just keep doing this until the king gets here. Well, I realized I wasn't supposed to give any drinks to Adam,
We do have
but
the new Hopbrink. And
unfortunately,
Adam's old ones, but I hear the Hopbrink
I
everything
gave him one
alright.
cup.
No, but there's nothing you can do about it. I
Why
need
did you want
something
me?
from you.
What the hell?
There is an
Well, if you're gonna invite me into your private quarters, then you can't expect me to not mess around. So we're gonna head right on over here.
Certainly.
Get up
And
here.
they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave
Oh yes, look at
and
the
take
stolen
a,
cup.
you know what.
So what? Going to the bar.
I would consider that more of a goblet.
Nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death?
Hey guys, don't.
A great many
Oh,
people
man.
died needlessly.
There's nothing in here. What the hell?
Are you questioning God's plan?
Whose silver
The
might
Black
this be?
Death had nothing to do with the bar.
I can't move faster than this. Like,
Unless the law-
really?
So, did you find it?
Yes, I did find it. Finally, we got a cutscene, something different.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
King Sigismund. Oh my god. Is this the first time we've seen this guy? It is. Wow, not how I imagined. Doesn't the bald guy know who we are though? Wouldn't he recognize me?
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Unlike this plan of false!
So all I get is that King Sigismund is an angry little leprechaun.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
What are we doing here?
Memories?
What is this?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
This guy's a lord? I didn't know that. I thought he was just like a knight or some shit. Now we have to go meet people? Like what?
On the orders
whoa,
of the
whoa,
Lord
whoa.
of
So
Sir Radzik Kobula,
this Samuel guy
Henry's real father.
I don't care
is
if you took care of 20 other Mamsas.
what? I'm pretty sure the Samuel's dude is the son of Henry's father, but Henry's father is not his real father, which is wild.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Just sit and find him. All you gotta do is send Henry in, and Henry can take out the whole camp. Because Henry can't die.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
Right, well, John of Liechtenstein wants me to get these people on our side because they're rich or they have lots of men to spare, so then we can set up an ambush for King Sigismund's people when they go to leave peacefully. Where even am I on the map? Oh, we're all the way up here? I've like barely spent any time in this town. Kind of funny. But yeah, it's just more diplomatic crap. Well, for this guy to get on our side, he wants us to pretty much marry off Lord Capon to his daughter, which we're gonna try and do. So this is the Hanush
I bring happy
guy.
tidings. You do?
That is
Let's hear it
in
then.
Lord Capon's place. I didn't realize that. Right, well, surprisingly, he was keen to that idea. He liked it and wants Capon to get married to her now. So that's pretty good. All right, well, now we're swapping out documents because of some reason that this lady wants him to have different ones. I don't really understand. Really specific. Go on in here. Yep. Hey, hush.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Hey, you! What are you
Come on
doing
now.
here? No one's allowed.
Alright, yeah, we're a great priest just waiting for you. Be on your way now. Well, switch the papers, I guess. And now that it's no longer a private area, we will take a look at what these... Oh, mouse. There it is. Well, I guess we won't take a look. So we can't take a look. That's a little wild, but oh well.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Yes. The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Oh, boo-hoo, Capon.
Lords
You're gonna have to do
Kunstadt,
something you don't like.
Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swilling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is
I only gave the suitor one drink. Well, I declined him like 2 other times.
Lord of Sargitz, your insolence just cost you your place on the council and a month in the dungeon.
But
hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them.
He's getting angry again.
You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You. Don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Was
What?
I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak.
Doesn't this guy know who we are? Okay, so we kind of just learned what the plans of King Sigismund were by waiting there and not doing much. And we found out that there are people on their way here. Von Berghoff and the men that he brought are currently on their way here to attack this fortress. So I think we will leave this episode off here, and in the next episode we'll resume right here. And I'm presuming that we will get a drunken fortress defense, because everyone here is pretty damn drunk, and we are gonna have to defend this fortress, at least I would imagine. But before we end the episode, I would like to thank all of you that are still watching the video. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you guys for all of the support as of lately. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.